accept Mr. McTaggart. First item of business, we need to approve today's agenda. Is there a motion?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second to approve today's agenda? Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve today's agenda. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Are there any public comments? No. Today, joining us is Rusty Sowers of Area-Wide to provide us a summary assessment of our security assessment and subsequent actions.
Correct. That was our big project for this year, was the security assessment. We paid $5,000 for it. So that was a FY17 project. So Rusty's got a report. He'll kind of go through what they did and where we're at.
Yeah. And is the second one filed that as well? Is that his?
Shelter Pro? No, we'll talk about that while he's here because
Okay.
he's got some concerns. But
Rusty, you have the floor.
Yes, sir. Well, thanks for having me. Good morning or early afternoon. Or if the camera comes back in, I'll sit back down. But anyway, we performed a security gap assessment, vulnerability scanning, automated scanning to check for known vulnerabilities, and we also, there were a lot, but there were some. Sorry, I shouldn't say there were a lot. It just seems like a lot, but we're actively addressing them. And then there was some proactive remediation as well. Some steps we took that there were medium to major gaps that we wanted to cover. So, yep, we performed the gap assessment. We basically align Iroquois County, what you guys have been doing with a known security and IT framework, and then go through it line by line and just provide a grade. So, and so there's room for improvement. There's a lot of good things as well. There's a lot of positive security controls in place.
So we understand this. So
Yes.
Getting this down to layman's terms, the assessment's been done,
Yes, sir.
and now the corrections are being made, or what's involved in the total? Is that with the Shelter Pro?
no, that has nothing to do with Shelter Pro. And actually, the assessment itself cost $5,000. That doesn't include the remediation of all those issues.
Oh.
I know. It's a bummer, hey? But after we got finished, there were some critical items, some marked high security risk, and what I told Rusty is I wanted those that are high to be addressed as soon as possible. So he'll tell us what some of those were. And then the medium ones, what I told him was I wanted some sort of an estimate of how much time it would take to remediate those issues. We'll see where I am with my budget before the end of the year and try to tick some of those off.
So in normal fashion, we're getting a tiered proposal of some sort.
Yeah, it's an ongoing effort anyway. But yes, we've estimated about 20 hours just to take care of the high-level vulnerabilities that we've found in our automated vulnerability scanning. Now, the gap assessment. This is the gap assessment. This is basically a checklist of a bunch of things that an organization does to meet or align with security standards. And this checklist, I went through it line by line and compared it to what the county's doing now. This checklist has 20 items. The first 5, if you're meeting those or aligning with those, you're protecting yourself from the more common threats. The next 15, you're protecting yourself from the more pervasive threats. I don't know if you want me to hand this out to you guys or not. You want to look at it. It's 14 pages long. It's very detailed.
And we want to be careful
We
about...
want to keep it here, though.
Right. And if we need to go into executive session to discuss the vulnerability of our network, I know that is allowed. I didn't think to have the proper statute, but this is not something we want to have published.
Because otherwise we're giving away the vulnerability.
Exactly.
Or tell them what doors are unlocked.
Exactly. So, yeah. Right. So we probably should not discuss it in detail.
Right.
We should go into executive session.
Well, let's see, is that for ILC what?
We need a motion.
We need a motion. Yeah, can we, I think first we need a motion to just take a quick break, and Amanda will go get the
Statute.
correct statute and her
Right.
recorder, so that we can just speak freely about what the issues are.
And we can have one motion with the state to
Right.
discuss the unlocked doors that we have around here.
So, can we have a motion to just take a brief recess?
5-minute adjournment.
Okay.
Motion.
It's been moved. Second. It's been moved and seconded to have a 5-minute recess. All in favor, say aye.
All right.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.